Hello everyone, it's Alana. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, and if you are new here, welcome, and welcome to another Spring into Success video. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, so another Spring into Success video today, and this one is going to be all about productivity as a lifestyle. This one is kind of going to be recapping a little bit what we have already gone over for Spring into Success, and I'm also going to be sharing some after the pen with you guys from my daily sheets, productivity sheets, as well as from this Good Habits and Goals and Productivity Happy Planner. So if you missed it, I did a monthly setup of this planner in an earlier video up on my channel for the month of April, and I did it all mapped out using my just one process. And that is the most effective way I have been completing my goals for the last 2 years. So I'm going to share with you guys exactly where I am at this current point in time with my just ones, and then I'm going to show you some after the pens for my daily sheets. So let's go right to April, and here's where I'm at up until this very minute. So just a really quick recap in case you missed it. I set this planner monthly layout up for just one's focus as well as mind, body, soul, and goals focus. I mapped it out with washi tape to take the first few days of the month of April and kind of reassess where I am with my goals, how I am still using or not using my word of the year, basically a reassessment, what's working for me, what's not working for me, what I need to let go of, and what I need to just cling on to for dear life and try to get better at it or get back to my goals. These next spaces were for spring cleaning phase 1 and phase 2 of spring cleaning my house as well as my life. And then the last area of the month is going to be for sprucing things up, because I don't believe in bringing things into the house until the clutter or the donations or the outgrown or the old go out of the house. So no new in until the old is out. But most importantly, I really wanted to focus on my just ones for the month. This is not the perfect way to track this. I would kind of like to have had a better check-off system where I'm checking off doing every single one a day, but for now this is working for me, and I have my just ones listed out down the side over here, and then I'm just writing down that I have completed them every single day. Full disclosure, it's not fun. It sucks. Doing the half an hour of movement every day, my body is just now getting used to moving again. I kind of gave up on fitness entirely, which is not great. But yeah, 9 days in and my body is just now like, okay, I guess we're back into this as a thing. And the daily vitamin, that I can do that. The month without junk food, not fun. There are Easter treats sitting in my pantry, and I would love more than anything to enjoy them. The same with a soda. I've been drinking a ton of water, and I want nothing more than to have a Dr. Pepper. But you know what? My goals are so much bigger than just that momentary joy from cracking open a Dr. Pepper or peeling the wrapper off a Reese's. I'm sorry if I just made you hungry. But yes, this is why I do this, because my goals are so much bigger than that. And then another reason that I do the just ones and keep track of all this, because you're like, wait, Alana, your huge mountain goal is to publish a novel. Yeah, but I'm not going to be an effective writer, and I am not going to be able to drive my vehicle of life all the way to my mountain goal if I'm running on empty. So I need to show up as the best version of myself every single day, doing all of these things that are good for me and beneficial for me, so that I am my best self and able to focus on my mountain goal. As you can see, I have not done as much work toward my goal as I hoped to, but I kind of knew that that was going to happen because we're still on spring break. Spring break ends in just a couple of days for us, so I knew that I would be able to really heavily focus on my goal in the last half of the month, which is why I put just one complete draft of my novel and not a daily set goal, because I just knew for spring break I was not going to be able to focus on my writing as much, which, sometimes that's more effective to set an overall like monthly goal instead of a daily goal. But definitely set your daily goals so that you have good habits wherever and whenever you can. Which is kind of what brings me to the whole point of this particular video, and that is productivity as a lifestyle, and why I personally believe that good habits are far, far more important than goal setting, because we can set goals all day long. We can map out where we want to be, but if we do not have good habits, we're going to crash and burn. We're not going to get there. You cannot, like I said, drive a vehicle to your mountainous goal when you're running on empty or stuff is breaking down, which was what was happening to my mind and my body. I was not in the best place. I gave up taking care of myself. One thing fell, another thing fell. So I really had to get back to this. If anyone thinks that I am not participating in Spring into Success, well, here you go. I mean, I am totally all in. Like, why take life advice from someone who is not or has not been willing to do it themselves, right? Okay. So yes, this is where I'm at with this. And now I will share with you guys some of my daily and productivity sheets. Okay, so a lot of people requested after the pens of my daily sheets and my productivity sheets and my habit trackers, and also asked, how do you use them? And really, it's entirely up to you. I mean, it's your goals, it's your to-do list, so just fill it up with whatever is going to work for you, for your goals, for your to-do list. There definitely is a difference between a to-do list and a big goal. So I use these. This one in particular is me showing up as the best version of myself. As you know, I am a wife and a homeschool mama, and we have dogs to take care of and a household to keep up, and I run this channel, I'm on the squad, so I have to be productive, I have to use time management, but I'm still not willing to give up on my big goal. So I have to work that in, and I want to take care of everything, and it is possible with a heck of a lot of time management and commitment. So there are some things that we have to be willing to take on, and there has to be some things that we are willing to give up. Mainly the bad habits. We just have to commit to giving up the bad habits to have a productive lifestyle. Now, there are ways around that. For example, let me go to this page. I completed this page. This is the mountains to pebbles process, by the way. It's a 3 major focus for the day or the weekend or the week, whatever works for you. And then I color coordinated it to match the colors so I know which section I'm in, and I'm going to check these off still, but this was just for an example. I complete a list like this while still doing things that I enjoy. And that's entirely possible. So part of why I did the Summer of Success last year and the Just Ones project, why I thought that it would be important to share that, was because it's all about trading bad habits for good habits. So you guys probably know that I am addicted to storytelling. I am obsessed with storytelling of any kind, which means I really love a good like Netflix show or an audiobook or a book, whatever that may be. So I can give up the bad habit of sitting down to binge watch a Netflix show to a good habit of carrying my phone around with me from room to room and watching Castle Rock with my earbuds in while I'm scrubbing my kitchen, while I'm scrubbing the bathrooms, while I'm decluttering my closet. Yeah, I put my phone on the shelf in my closet and I stand there and organize while watching an episode of my favorite show or listening to a chapter of an audiobook. It can be done. We just have to be willing to trade the bad habit for a good one. So these are examples of productive days, and use these pages however you see fit. What's going to work for you, what you need to get done, all of those things. And then again, it's really important to be showing up as the best versions of ourselves. So that's why I will squeeze a workout into my day, and drinking that water and getting some fresh air, whether it's going and standing outside and throwing the ball for the dog, or playing with the kiddos, or just having all of the windows open while I'm cleaning. I need that fresh air, and I need that time unplugged. I need to give my brain a break from social media. So this is just a daily sheet. This is mountains to pebbles. Again, I recommend using the mountains to pebbles thing for any goal that you have. I love it for the huge mountainous pie in the sky like goal of your soul, but also if there are things that you need done around your home or whatever it may be, break it down smaller and smaller and smaller steps so that you can get it completed. Okay, now I'm going to share with you guys a kind of halfway after the pen that is directly related to my big goal. This is not a productivity sheet or a daily sheet. This is a whole month of my big goal. I want to complete 5,000 words. I'm going to highlight that when it's done. And then I want to complete 10,000 words. I'm going to highlight that when it's done. Here's what I want to prioritize and focus on in the month of April. And here's what I want to do. I want to have at least 5 double down days and 5 completed chapters. And one more thing that I'm going to write there that I'm not going to share just yet. And then here's where I'm going to write in what I was able to complete of these things. And then this spot is going to just be for notes to myself as I go along. I have completed just a little bit, and I just wrote it down on a piece of paper in my writing planner so that I could share this with you guys, but I'm gonna fill this in just as soon as I'm done with this video. So that is just a quick look at my progress and my after the pen. I hope it was beneficial for you guys to be able to actually see that. But yes, for productivity as a lifestyle, I highly, highly recommend figuring out how you can swap the bad habits for the good habits. Like I said, for my example of I'm not willing to give up my addiction to storytelling. I don't have to stop watching my favorite shows. I don't have to stop listening to incredible audiobooks. I just have to multitask and prioritize and, kind of bring them together, make it work. If you have Netflix or Hulu or whatever it is on your phone or your laptop, drag it around from room to room. If you have a mountain of laundry to fold, turn on your favorite show or your favorite audiobook and get to it. Also, another thing for productivity as a lifestyle, again, like I said, good habits are far more important than goal setting. And I think that we should really stop setting deadlines for ourselves and start making lifelines for ourselves. And what I mean by that is we create deadlines. We tell ourselves that we are in constant competition with the person walking the road next to us, and we're not. The only people that we are in competition with, the only person we're in competition with is ourselves. And stop setting deadlines. Stop forcing so much pressure on yourself. If this is your huge, big, mountainous goal, then you should be willing to go the long haul. My goal to publish a novel has evolved and changed, and if I had not been willing to stay on my own path and follow the lead of my own journey, then I wouldn't have reached the point and the decision making where I am now, where I know that I am in the best place for myself and for my big goal. So create a lifeline instead of a deadline. And by that, I mean good habits. Make a whole plan of how to start showing up as the best version of yourself every single day. Use the just one process if you want to, and just start getting those good habits developed so that you can show up as the best version of yourself and you are more likely to get toward that goal and obtain it faster. if we're not fueling our minds and our bodies and our souls with good things, if we are staying up all hours in the night and watching shows, if we are eating unhealthy, if we are, and gosh, the pandemic has not helped this, but if we are staying locked indoors, closed blinds, not interacting, living on social media, we are creating such an unhealthy place for our minds and our outlook. And we just need to break free of that. So get as many good habits on board as you possibly can. The just ones that I'm doing for the month of April that I shared with you guys are some ways that I make sure to have a highly productive day. And then also the getting up 1 hour earlier, being unplugged, staying focused, having something working while I'm working, staying hydrated, asking for help. Oh my gosh, ask for help. Ladies, ask for help. I was like this for years. I have been married for 17 years, and probably 15 and a half of them I didn't ask for help at all. Not at all. And it can create an issue with you and your partner because you don't ask for help, yet you're resentful that you're not getting help. I know you do it. I did it. Don't do it. Ask for help. And they think everything is fine. They think, oh, she's not asking for help. She doesn't need any help. I mean, they just want to stay out of the way and not step on our toes. Ask for help. But yes, okay, so that's just a quick recap, a quick little look at some after the pens and how I do my thing. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, you want to catch up on this, definitely leave them down in the comments below or message me over on Instagram at Alana. And I'm so freaking proud of every single person who is doing their productivity sheets, their just ones, getting it done for Spring Into Success. You guys are rocking it. And for those of you who have messaged me and said, I'm not doing so great or I've fallen off, you're not giving up, and that's what's important. Again, lifelines, not deadlines. If you're creating a deadline and you don't meet it, you're just going to waste time punishing yourself. Don't waste the time punishing yourself. Just get right back into it. Keep going. It's your big goal, so you need to get there. Do what it takes when you can. Don't be so hard on yourself and try to adapt a whole new lifestyle of good habits by taking care of yourself. Good care of yourself, and you're more likely to get to your goals faster. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out with me for this one. We have just one more, see what I did there? Just one more Spring Into Success video coming up, but I am so looking forward to hanging out with you guys on the hashtag and over on Instagram and here in the comments. I am loving it, and I hope that you guys are too, so I will see you in the comments and see you in my next video. Tell your dog I said hi. Bye, guys.